Hello everyone, today I will be discussing the decline of the greater glider in New South Wales, a species whose rapid population collapse highlights major environmental and social sustainability challenges. In 2022 it was uplisted as endangered by the New South Wales Threatened Species Scientific Committee. The core issue is that the greater glider populations have fallen by more than 50% in many regions, mainly due to the clearing and logging of native eucalyptus forests. This species depends on large, hollow-bearing trees for breeding and shelter, but these trees take more than a century to form and are being removed faster than they can be replenished. Climate is intensifying the problem. Greater gliders experience heat stress at temperatures above 20 degrees Celsius, meaning that increasing heat waves and bushfires like those in 2019 and 20, which wiped out 70% of some populations, are pushing the species dangerously close to local extinction. Why is this happening? Number one, habitat loss remains the primary driver of decline. Logging reduces canopy cover, removes hollow-bearing trees, fragments movement corridors, and permanently alters forest structure. Number two, current forestry practices do not adequately protect the species. Although policies claim to follow ecologically sustainable forest management, the conservation measures fall far too short of what is needed to keep populations viable. And number three, climate and fire pressures compound those two existing threats. So once habitat is fragmented, populations face inbreeding risks and have as little as 1% chance of long-term survival. So why should we care? If the greater gliders are lost, entire eucalyptus forest ecosystems become less resilient, biodiversity declines, forests store less carbon, hollow-bearing species lose critical habitats, and the landscape becomes more vulnerable to extreme fire behaviours. These changes directly affect environmental stability and long-term climate resilience. From a social aspect, we should care because communities lose connection to their natural heritage, children lose opportunities to learn about native wildlife, and tensions rise between conservation groups, communities, and the logging industry. If we do nothing, future generations will inherit degraded forests with fewer species and fewer opportunities for cultural learning and environmental stewardship. What can we do? On a personal level, we can support organisations advocating for native forest protection. The WWF website on the last slide is one example. You can make a financial contribution, do something as simple as signing a petition, taking part in one of their adventure challenges, or another simple way is by sharing messages with friends and family via social media. Secondly, individuals can educate themselves about threatened species and share this knowledge with others. A great resource for this is the IUCN Red List of Threatened Species website. Lastly, choose sustainably and locally sourced timber products, which can be certified by two certifications, the Forest Stewardship Council certification and the Program for the Endorsed of Forest certification. What can we do as a community? Participate in citizen science programs that monitor wildlife, advocate for local councils to protect patches of mature bushland, partner with traditional owners who lead culturally informed conservation practices. This can include giving more active roles for traditional owners in forest management. What can be done on a national and international level? Australia's threatened species strategy can prioritise hollow-bearing dependent mammals, implement long-term monitoring programs are being expanded in fire-affected regions. Conservation groups are trialling genetic reinforcement and nest box programs to support popular recovery. Protecting the greater glider is not just about saving one species, it's about safeguarding the future health and resilience of New South Wales forests. Thank you.